Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum friends and subscribers. This is Muhammad Sheikh and today I'm gonna start a new tutorial series of developing a CRUD application using Zen Framework. Okay, I'm using the third version of Zen Framework. Okay, so in this complete video tutorial series we will be discussing how to use Zend Framework to interact with the database, to perform the concepts like creating the record or creating the post, viewing a single post, updating and deleting the post. Okay, so I have already done many of the application of this kind where I have done CRUD applications in many frameworks like CodeIgniter, Cake PHP, Symfony, Yi, okay, and Laravel. Okay, I will put the link of those tutorials in the description of this video as well. Okay, so in this video we'll be going to discuss how to make a CRUD application using Zen Framework 3. Okay, so this is our final application, exactly same looking application we will be creating in this complete tutorial series. Okay, so Zend Framework is an MVC, PHP MVC framework which is used for developing many types of applications, and this is a bit complicated if you compare the Zend Framework with other PHP frameworks like CodeIgniter, Cake PHP, Laravel. Okay, so it's a bit difficult to understand, it's a bit difficult to learn. Okay, so but in this complete video tutorial I will go through step by step. I will discuss with you how to create this CRUD application step by step. With that you will be able to learn how you can install, how you can download, and how you can download and install this framework, and how you can start working with Zen Framework with this simple CRUD application. Okay, so this is as I said, this is our application, and we are having some functionalities like creating a post and displaying all the posts on our home page. Okay, and then viewing a single post, updating the post, and then deleting a post. Okay, so let's just look at each and every functionality of this CRUD application. Okay, so let's click on this create. Now I'm going to create a post. Okay, so now I'll be redirected to some add new post form. Okay, now I will be adding one more post. Okay, just copy this. Okay, and this one is MVC. Okay, now I will click on save. Now you will see the sixth record also gets stored inside our database and also displaying in our home page. Okay, let me show you the database as well. Okay, so this is our database Zen Framework 3 CRUD, and this is our table. And here you can see previously this record was not present inside the database, and now since I have added this new record using our form, our CRUD application, the record gets saved inside the table and the same record start displaying on our home page. Okay, so now if I want to view any of the post in full detail, then I just have to click on this view. See, the post description is also displaying in full form. Okay, so if I click on back, I'll be right to my home page. And if I want to update, okay, let's try to update the latest record which we have entered, Zend Cake PHP framework. Okay, so let's say Zend Framework, Cake PHP framework, Cake PHP framework. Okay, and then let's change it to CMS for the sake of example. Okay, now let's click on save. Okay, now you can see the information gets updated with the new information, and that the new information also gets recorded inside our table as well. See, and the same information is displaying in our home page as well. Okay, so now if I want to delete any of the post, then that post will get deleted from our form, from our home page, and as well from our database table. Okay, so let's delete this third record. Okay, so now I will click on this delete, and if I click on no, then I will be redirected to home page, and again I will click on delete, and now this time I will click on yes. Then you will see third record will get deleted from the table. See, I'm having only 5 records here on my home page. Okay, if I go to my table, then you will see the third record is not displaying here in our table as well. Okay, so this is the complete application which we'll be going to discuss in this complete video tutorial series. Okay, so I will just suggest you guys to watch this complete tutorial series, because as I already said, this Zen framework is a little bit difficult to understand and learn. Okay, so that's why I would suggest you to watch each and every tutorial of this complete tutorial series, and I'm sure you will understand better if you watch all the videos in this complete tutorial series. Okay, so now first thing that we need to start is, first we need to download our Zen framework. Okay, for downloading Zen framework, you need to go to your command prompt, click on start, and then type cmd. Okay, and then you need to go to your XAMPP. Okay, sorry, I need to go to, okay, and then XAMPP htdocs. Okay, and here you need to enter the path from which you can download your Zen framework. Okay, so I have that path here on my notepad. Okay, so so this is the path which we need to type. Okay, I'll just copy and I will paste it here. Okay, and now we need to write the name of our project, Zend Framework 3 crud. Okay, so before that, before downloading this framework, you need to install Composer in your machine. Okay, so Composer, for downloading Composer, you need to go to your browser and then go to getcomposer.org, and from there you can download Composer and then install it in your system. Okay, so once you download the Composer and install in your machine, then you need to do some settings, like you just need to go to your my computer, right click on it, and then click on properties, and then click on advanced system settings, and then click on environment variables, and then from here you need to look for path, and then click on edit. Okay, so here you need to put the semicolon at the end. Okay, and then you need to, first thing that you need to do is you need to go to computer and then C drive and then XAMPP and then htdocs, and from here XAMPP and then PHP. You need to go to inside PHP and you need to copy this complete path of your PHP where your PHP is being installed. You just need to copy and you need to come here. Okay, and you need to put a semicolon and then paste it here. Okay, so if you have not done this, then it will not allow you to access PHP from your command line. Okay, so it will show you an error message like PHP or Composer command is not able to identify, or some internal or external errors. This kind of message it will display you. Okay, so you have to do this thing first. Okay, let me just close this. Okay, so first thing you need to do is you just need to go to your XAMPP and then PHP, then just copy this path and then right click on your my computer properties, and then click on advanced system, and then click on environment variables, and then from here you need to choose path, and then click on path. Okay, and then click on edit. Okay, here if you haven't set your PHP, then you just need to put the semicolon at the end, and then you need to paste the path of your PHP. Okay, so now once you've done this, you can successfully able to access PHP from the command line prompt. Okay, so once you've done this, then the next thing you need to do is you need to download and install the composer. Okay, so I have already told you how to download and install the composer. You just need to go to your browser and then type getcomposer.org, and from there you can easily download the composer, and then download, then you need to install it in your machine. Okay, once you install the composer, and then you need to put the path of your composer as well inside your inside your path variable. See, here I have done it. So exactly the same way you have to do the same thing. Okay, so once you have done all these things, then just click on okay. So once you have set the path of your PHP folder in your environment variables, and you have downloaded and installed the Zen framework, then you have to come here to your browser and then type composer and then hit enter. See, once you type composer, you will get these kind of messages. It will show you different commands. Okay, now you can download your project Zen Framework. Okay, so just copy this command. Okay, so just write this command. I will put the link of I will put this complete path in the description of this video. Okay, so let's go to the command prompt and then paste it. Okay, and now here you need to put the name of your project, Zen Framework 3 crud. Okay, so now once you type the name of your Zen Framework project, and when you enter, it will download, it will start downloading. So from here it will take 2 to 3 minutes for your project to download. Okay, so this is the very important step. Okay, so while downloading your Zen framework, you need to it will ask you some questions. Okay, so you need to answer those questions in terms of yes or no. Okay, so I will show you once I download this project. I will show you what were those steps where you need to enter either yes or no. Okay, now I will download my project, and because it will take some time for project to download, and I will come back once the project gets downloaded. Okay, then I will show you, then I will tell you what were those questions that you need to answer while downloading your Zen framework. Okay, now I have completed the downloading of our Zen framework. Okay, you can see for downloading our Zen framework, as I have said, you just need to go to your docs folder, and then you need to type this link or composer create project. Then this complete path you need to type, and then at the end you need to mention the name of your project. Okay, the name of my project is Zen Framework 3 crud. Okay, so the moment when you type this project name and then hit enter, it will start downloading. Okay, so it will take 3 to 4 minutes based on the speed of your internet. It will take some time, and it will download all the necessary packages. Okay, so this step is very important. Okay, so once while downloading the framework, it will come to this point where it will ask you some questions. Okay, so it will ask you a few questions like which packages you want to install with your framework. Okay, so first question which it will ask you is, do you want a minimal install? Okay, if you click yes for this question, do you want a minimal install, no optional packages, if you answer yes, then it will not download all the additional packages that are required for our database project. Okay, so if you answer no, okay, that means you want all the necessary, all the extra packages for that are required for our for building our CRUD application. Okay, so once you click on no, then it will automatically keep on downloading all the necessary packages like database, Zend database package, Zend form package, okay, Zend session package. Okay, so the next question is, would you like to install the developer toolbar? Okay, so it's not required for us to download it for your project. Okay, so just type no. And then the third question is, would you like to install caching support? No. Then would you like to install database support? See, this is the question. Okay, so if you enter S for the very first question, then it will not ask you the remaining questions. Okay, so that means you don't want any optional packages. If you enter S. Okay, so when you enter no, then again it will ask few more questions. Okay, so here the fourth question is, would you like to install database support, which is ZendDB. Okay, so the answer should be yes. And the next question, will install Zen Framework ZendDB. Okay, so so the moment when you press S, so it will take your answer and it will do the rest of the things. Okay, so the next is, would you like to install form support? Yes, we want form support as well. Okay, so because we are building a form where we will be entering the post, so for that reason we need form support as well. Okay, so then automatically it will download Zend form as well. Then the next question is, would you like to install JSON? Okay, so just type no, because we don't want this for this tutorial. Would you like to install logging support? No. Then would you like to install MVC based console support? No. Would you like to install the I18 and support for this as well? No. Okay, so would you like to install, okay, this one is no. Would you like to install the official MVC plugin? Okay, so we don't want this as well. Okay, the next one is, would you like to use PSR for this? No. Would you like to install session support? Yes, we want sessions. Okay, although we are not using sessions in this application, so but let's make it as yes. Again, the next one is, would you like to install MVC testing support? Okay, so mistakenly I have type yes. Okay, it will not make any harm for your project if you install it. Okay, so just type no. Okay, and then at the end it will, the moment when you type will install Zend Framework test. Okay, would you like to install the Zend integration for Zend? Okay, we also don't want this as well. Okay, so the moment when you answer these, after you provide answers for these many questions, it will start updating your packages and it will start downloading all the packages that you have answered yes. Okay, so it will do all these things. Okay, and at the end it will ask you a question like, please select which config file you wish to inject ZendDB. Okay, so there will be some files where it will ask you to store the packages of your ZendDB package. Okay, so you should type one config/modules.config.php. there will be a file called as modules.config.php where you need to put this ZendDB. Okay, where you need to inject this ZendDB. Okay, so option should be 1. Okay, there you can see I have enter 1 as answer. Okay, then remember this option for other packages for the same type. Okay, so then just enter yes, and then within the fraction of seconds your package will get downloaded. Okay, so let's go to our project folder. Okay, so these are the some of the steps of downloading Zen Framework. Okay, so these this downloading steps are very important, because based on your answers only you will be getting the packages that are required for building our application. Okay, so let's go to our folder htdocs, and then you will see there is a folder called as Zen Framework 3 gets downloaded. Okay, so now let's open this project in our editor. Okay, now I have opened my project which I have just downloaded in my editor. Okay, so you just need to click on file and then click on open folder. Okay, if you are using this editor. Okay, so the next is let's go to this config folder and modules.config. okay, so this is what I was talking about, guys. So while downloading, if you press S for this, do you want a minimal install? If you press S here, then it will not ask you the rest of the questions. That means it will think that you don't want additional packages. Okay, so in that case all these packages will not get downloaded, and you will get only this application module, which is the default module which comes with the Zen Framework. You will see only this application inside this modules.config.php. okay, so these we are able to see this session, form, db, router, validator, all these packages inside this modules.config.php, because while downloading our package we have given the answer as S for those packages. Okay, see, we have got session, first we have got db package here inside our modules.config.php, because we had given the answer as S for db. See, ZendDB, we had given the answer as S. That's why that package gets downloaded and automatically installed. Okay, so for this form as well we had given the answer as S. see form support, so it has downloaded. Okay, so the to whichever packages we had given the answer as, Zen Framework had downloaded those packages, and these packages are very important for building our applications. Okay, Zen Framework package. Okay, so follow the steps here which I have shown you while downloading your package. Okay, now the next one is, okay, so let's go to our module, and inside application, this is our module. Okay, so in our next video we'll learn how we can create our own module. Okay, and then config, then click on modules.config.php. Okay, so this is our routing file. Okay, so this is here, this is the place where we will set our routing. Okay, and here, okay, so while downloading, it had asked us a question as where you want to inject your ZenDB. Okay, so where is that question? See, it had asked us a question, please select which config file you wish to inject. Okay, so for DB, so we had selected config module.config.php, so that's why that DB, that ZenDB had downloaded and installed inside this module.config.php. Okay, so this is the way we can download our project. Okay, so now the time is to access our project. Okay, so for accessing our project, we need to go to our browser and type localhost, which is 127.0.0.1 slash our project name. Okay, the name of our project which we have just downloaded is Zen Framework 3 crud. Okay, now by default these many folders will get display. Okay, so we need to go to this public folder. Okay, when you click on public, you will see your project is displaying. Okay, so your home page is displaying. Okay, and in our next videos we'll see how we can remove this public part from our URL, so that we can access this index page without entering this public keyword inside the URL. Okay, so in the third video of this series I'm going to cover that. Okay, in the next video I'll be discussing how to create our own module. Okay, so this is the module which you are looking here, which is application module. This module comes up as a default with the installation of Zen Framework. Okay, so apart from, we can use this module as well. Okay, so but we can create our own module as well. In my next video I will tell you how to create our module, our own module, and how we can use that module for our CRUD application. Okay, so I hope you like this video. I hope you got some basic idea. In this video I told you about setting your PHP path, and then downloading Composer from getcomposer.org. and once you download Composer, you need to install it in your machine, and once you install, then you need to set the path of your Composer in your environment variables, as I have shown you at the very beginning of this video. Once you've done all those things, then you need to come to your command prompt, and then you need to type this command for downloading your project. Okay, so at the end you need to mention the name of your project. Okay, so once you enter the name of your project, and when you enter, it will take some 2 to 3 or 4 to 5 minutes based on the speed of your internet, and then while downloading it will ask you some questions. Okay, so don't miss this part. Okay, so this part is very, very important. Okay, so try to give the answers in the same way how I have given in this video. Okay, so once you've done all these steps, your package will get downloaded, and then you can start. Okay, so then you can access your application here. Okay, so I hope you like this video. I hope you get some useful information out of this video, how to download and install your Zen Framework 3 in your local machine. Okay, so if you like this video, subscribe to our channel, click on like button, share it with your friends, and I will see you guys in my next video, where I'll be creating a custom module, and we will use that module for developing our CRUD application. Okay, so I will see you guys in my next video, and thanks for watching.